Well, hello my friends. Today I think I am probably going to be doing the last It's All About Jade Summer's page. This might be a two-parter depending on how long this goes. I'm only going to use pinks and purples and reds, Crayola brush pens or markers in this book. It's a beautiful heart book, a heart mandala type of thing. The book is Magical Swirls by Jade Summer. And so let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and get started. I'm just going to grab a color that I want, or just anything that strikes my fancy. And I'm just going to color. I was feeling very purpley and pink today and red. And since it's a heart, they seem kind of like obvious choices for this as a color scheme. Hello, Dallas. My little doggy is... I have dog treats up here, and she's a beagle, and she's got the typical beagle nose, so she's sniffing around looking for dog treats. But the byproduct of being a beagle is that they're always hungry, and so she's always looking for dog treats. But anyway, back to the coloring page. So yeah, so I'm just, I pulled out all my brush markers of the Crayola set and all the purples and pinks and reds, and I figured I would just do a, is this considered monochrome even though it's purple, pinks, and reds? Maybe, I have no idea, but it's what I'm doing. We'll see how it turns out. Hopefully it turns out okay. Let's see. I kind of want to go over here now, I think. So I really like this Jade Summer color along for a couple of reasons. One, it's kind of gotten me into the habit of coloring almost every day. Last week I did not upload because I have a horrible cold, or I had a horrible cold. And the sniffling on camera is just bad form, I think. Hopefully, Dallas, hopefully all my sniffling is done. You can hear the dogs chomp down their treats. Come here, Molly. Here, have another one. Good girl. And I didn't feel like doing it. I was not feeling well, so I did not. This looks blue. It's called plum. I guess plum can be blue, like a navy bluey purpley type of doohickey. But I'm kind of digging this because it's freed me up to not worry about paper and not worry about what supplies I use. I know when I first started out, I was definitely in the framework of, oh, I have to have the best stuff, and you know, I'm not going to use Create Space paper, blah 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 blah. But then I realized this is my hobby, and if it's stressing me out to even get started on a coloring page, perhaps, you know, I need to rethink how I think about it. And so I did. And now I'm pretty much opening up books, finding pictures that I like, and coloring with it. The Kawaii Girls book, I'm not a big fan of. I'm not really a fan of coloring people like that. I know it's kind of a popular thing to do for social media views and whatnot, but I am not doing this. Well, I'm on YouTube, so I guess I'm kind of doing this for social media. But this is more of a, I want to become a better colorist. And I think using the supplies that I don't feel guilty about using, because I don't know how to properly use them because they're so pricey, and then therefore I get stuck in this ever-ending spiral of, well, I'm not going to use them because I don't know how to use them, but they're so pricey, so I'm not going to play with them. It's kind of silly and ridiculous, and quite frankly, I don't really know why I'm stuck in that pattern. I shouldn't be, and just opening up a book and using whatever is on my desk that inspires me has definitely helped me out this month. And I think I'm going to do a monthly picture wrap up because I did finish, I think, 2 or 3 pictures or color or the dots and lines. I'm almost done with that book. I ended up taking off the binding with an X-Acto knife to help. So the binding was already trashed because I had it flipped over and just how I was coloring in it. And I don't mind, quite frankly. I prefer taking my pictures out of my coloring books to color. I wish there was a better way to bind it all back together once you did that. I know I can take it to like one of the office supply stores and have them spiral bound it, but that can get expensive, and I have quite a number of books and not all of them I want them to be done like that. So yeah, that's that. And then, but the lines and dots one I did not mind taking the X-Acto blade to. I also have a grayscale book that I got off of Amazon in December. That's just mostly flowers. It's more impressionistic, and it was designed actually used with the Spectrum Noir markers that I like, the set I have. And so I'm kind of excited to get into there because I do like more impressionistic thing, not quite as flat. And so I'm thinking of doing 1 or 2 pages in that in February. And I want to start on, what is that, Nightfall that I just got? That would be lovely. And so that book's going to be a multi-year project probably, but this is not a race. I'm not in a race to do the most pages. I'm not in the race to do the best pages. It's an experience. Sometimes I'm going to fail when I try to do something outside what I normally do, and that's fine. So that's my spiel. I'm enjoying doing this. I think I'm going to try to stick to a short video every day. We'll see how that goes in February, if I'm able to do it or not. With work and whatnot, it may not be practical to try, but I do want to try, and we'll see how successful I am, right? Okay, I think that's enough of that right now because it's kind of dark and intense. Let's go with, I guess, a lighter purple. Let's see what this one looks like. And I'm not even testing this out, man. I'm just putting my marker on paper and going with the flow. I don't know if the contrast is going to be good or anything like that. So I'm trying to think of topics to go on this because I'm not a very talkative person. I'm not really good at making small talk. So these whole color and chat videos are challenging. Outside my comfort zone is probably a better way of putting it. And that's fine. I mean, when I started it, I knew that that was going to be the case. But I do want to contribute to the YouTube community. I'm not sure if I have much to contribute. I know certainly I watch more videos for technique ideas, and so I'm not an artist. I don't have any like techniques that are solely mine. I'm just a person who likes to bust out her coloring supplies and color. I mean, I think we all are, right? And I'm humble, and I can admit that, and I'm fine with it, and yet I still think that I can put videos up here, and even if it's just spending time with you while you color and whatnot, I know that I definitely use color and chat videos as a mechanism to help pass time and feel less lonely. And so I know a lot of people do that, and if I can help, and maybe some of you like my personality, then that'll go. I'm definitely, the view count on the videos I put out is definitely a little depressing, but I know that, you know, social media is such a game, and the algorithms are such a game, and with Google and whatnot, you just, don't have any desire to be popular or internet famous, so I'm fine with just whoever finds me, whoever watches me, and we'll go from there. No stress, no anxiety, no concerns about embarrassing myself publicly much. Okay, maybe a little bit of that, but we'll just go with the flow and see what happens. Maybe some more purple right here, and then I'll start doing maybe some more pink. Just trying to make sure that I am symmetrical no matter what. Some of the, I do have a couple, I got the Johanna Basford's, is that how you say her name? Planner, and so I'm excited to start using that. I think that video is going out before this one. I'm recording these all on the same day because I have today as my day off for my flex day at work. So just trying to get ahead. I wanted to do this page as one of the last pages for It's All About Jade Summers because it's been marked and I've been wanting to do it. And then I think that I'll probably do a weekly wrap-up or a monthly wrap-up. And then after that, move on to February, working on some flowers. Hopefully the winter gloom will go away sooner rather than later, but it's nice to, when the gloom hits, to just have something to look forward to that's not gloomy, that's springtime and pretty. Okay. I feel like I need some dark purple right here, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that. Maybe I'm hamstringing myself by doing all contiguous colors rather than maybe bringing in some greens or some yellows to add the contrast. But I'm hoping with the brightness and dullness of these markers, well, I've not actually swatched these, so I don't know what variants I have with these Crayolas, but hopefully it'll be enough of a difference. Is this pink or is brush? Wait, that's, what color is this? Coral Reef. Coral Reef is orange. That's not a pink. That is definitely an orange. Let's see. Pumpkins and orange. Yeah, that the barrel made it seem like it might have been more of a reddy orange, but it's definitely on the orange side. And this is red. Okay. So, yeah, the reds will help with the contrast maybe. I did end up finishing the underwater scene picture off camera. I just wanted to work on it last night. I hadn't touched any coloring books since I got sick, so I was just needing a break, and then last night I decided I wanted to start coloring again, so I did. And that one I did manage to only do, I'm very proud of myself, I only did the Crayola twistable colored pencils, because normally I sit at my desk and I have all my pens like right in front of me, and so it's really easy to pick up a Sharpie or pick up a gel pen. Well, I have most of my Jelly Rolls, words elude me apparently, right in front of me. And so it's easier to just start reaching for them when you're sitting right in front of them, if that makes sense. And so when you're on the sofa and you only have the plastic bin of the colored pencils that you know you're going to be using, it makes it that much easier to just be like, nope, I really want to use just a glitter gel pen, but I'm not going into the room to go get it because I made the commitment to only use what's in my plastic bin. I have various dollar store plastic bins that I use. They're basically stacked all over the place, so, but it's fine. You know, I think I may add the oranges back in because it'll be enough of a punch to, while they're still connected to the reds on the color reel, it'll be enough of a difference in tone or coolness, to the purples to help. I feel like I need more contrast, but let me work on some more of these pens and then we can see what I may or may not feel like I need. Or maybe I need to stick with what I have out. That's probably going to be a wise idea. I forgot. I've been used to working with my alcohol markers. When you go over those, sometimes you don't smear the ink. But with these Crayolas, it does happen, so you just can't be like, bloop. So I was trying to find like a good tag or something for like a getting to know me type of deal, but I can't really find anything that doesn't get too personal, because I realize I'm on the YouTube and that there will be inevitably someone who knows me that finds me, and especially since I use my face and I use at least my first name. And if you've subscribed to my channel before, you know my maiden name. So it's not like I'm completely anonymous, but not everything needs to be out public. So we'll see if I can find a good tag or something. I don't know how I feel about that. Maybe I'll make my own up. That might be a good idea. And it'll be fun. I don't know why I'm having such problems getting these stupid markers open, but I am. Oh well. Yeah, I think I'm going to definitely not pull out the oranges. That'll just look weird now with the amount of cool colors I have going on. It'll be too jarring and not as cohesive as I wanted. And I am officially out of things to talk about. I'm going to have to go look up something, maybe topics to discuss or something. I have no idea. But I think I'm going to end it here. And then I'll have a part 2 on this. Yeah, I probably will. You know, I say that, but I want to finish this part up right in here. Sometimes I'm very inspired with color schemes and other times I'm not. But I think today I am more on the inspired. And it's, of course, easier when you limit yourself as to what to pick. You know what? I did not do this the same. Is that going to bug me? No, I'm not going to let that bug me. It is going to be what it is, and I will be happy with it. Now that I think that's the pink I used on the outer side. Or is this it? A hot magenta. I'll go with it. It's a different enough. Alright, so I've probably colored enough today. So I will see you guys again soon, and I hope you're having a good day, and yeah, bye!